Hello everyone, welcome back to Chelsea's Story Corner. I'm feeling very festive today and I'm here with my friend Mango. And we are going to read The Owl Who Came for Christmas. So are you sitting comfortably? It was night time in the forest. Rosie the screech owl was out hunting. She spotted something wriggling on the forest floor. It was a delicious earthworm. She swooped down and picked it up. "I'll save this one for dinner," she said, and she hid it in a hole in the trunk of a fir tree. As the sun came up, she snuggled deep in the branches and fell asleep. When Rosie woke, she knew something was wrong. There was a roaring sound. The tree was swaying, and then it fell to the ground, and Rosie was frightened. She squeezed her little body tight against the tree trunk and shut her eyes so that she just looked like part of the tree. Someone dragged the tree through a netting machine, pulling the branches tight against the trunk. Rosie was trapped. Rosie heard chopping sounds, and soon there were lots of trees being loaded into the back of a lorry. The engine rattled and the lorry rumbled away from the forest and down a long road. But poor Rosie was still nestled inside the tree, riding away on the lorry. The next morning, Rosie heard voices near her tree. "How about this lawn, Lily? It's really fresh, and it smells like the forest, Mum. Can we decorate it today?" The family carried the tree to their car and tied it to the roof. Rosie felt the car moving and heard the sounds of the city. "Where am I?" wondered Rosie. "This is not the forest." Mum, Lily and Ethan carried the tree into their house. They opened their box of Christmas decorations and Lily took out her favourites, baubles shaped like owls. "I love owls," said Lily. "I'm going to put them everywhere." Lily peeped into the branches of the Christmas tree. A little face stared back. "That's funny," said Lily. "I thought I saw..." Rosie shut her eyes and squeezed back against the trunk and pretended again like she was part of the tree. After decorating the tree, Mum, Dad, Lily and Ethan sat down for their dinner. But Rosie the owl had no dinner. It was days since she had eaten the worm that she had caught in the forest. She squeezed through the branches and peered out in the room, looking for a snack. "I'm just going to look at the Christmas tree again," said Lily after dinner. She skipped through the house and then stopped in her tracks. Lily looked at Rosie. Rosie stared back. "Mum, look!" called Lily. "There's a bauble that's moving in the tree." Mum went to look. Rosie heard her footsteps and turned her head. Mum jumped. "That's not a bauble," she said. "That's a real, live, tiny owl." "What are we going to do?" asked Ethan. "Should we help her to get out?" asked Lily. "No," said Dad. "Let's try not to frighten her." They opened the garden doors near the tree, turned off the lights and went to bed. Perhaps the little owl would just fly away into the night. But later, when Dad tiptoed down into the living room, he found Rosie perched at the very top of the tree, fast asleep. The next morning, Mum called the local wildlife centre. "You'll never believe this," she said, "but we've got an owl living in our Christmas tree." "An owl? In a Christmas tree? I need to see this," the wildlife expert explained. She brought some food for the owl and set it down amongst the branches. "Oh, good," thought Rosie. "I was really peckish." After her meal, Rosie felt sleepy. She didn't mind when the wildlife lady picked her up and gently put her back in a box. When Rosie woke up, she was outside. It was dark and it was hunting time. She hopped onto the edge of the box and looked around. There was a plate with some more food on the ground. "I'll just have a quick snack before I go," thought Rosie. Later that evening, when Lily and Ethan went out to the garden, the owl had gone. Next day, it was Christmas Eve. The children were hanging their stockings. The Christmas tree was covered with beautiful decorations. But something was missing. They went to the window. "Look," said Lily, "there she is." And there, in the moonlit sky, they saw a swish of wings as the little owl made her way home. "Happy Christmas, little owl," said Lily. Happy Christmas. So if you ever find an owl in your Christmas tree, you'll know what to do. See you next time. Bye, guys.